You are now listening to Belligerent State of Mind.
Man, my brothers, man. Speaking of that, like I said, this ain't gonna be no somber shit because we love this dude, man. His anniversary 25 years ago yesterday, because today's the 14th, September the 13th, man. It's unfortunate, man. I didn't see too many. I didn't see that shit really trending or anything like that, man. I don't know. People ain't forgetting. Don't forget about this dude, yo. Talk about the one and only Tupac Shakur, man. You know what I'm saying? 25 years ago to yesterday. He passed away out there in Las Vegas, man. Yo, the
great
dude
point. D, I didn't see much about it either.
You ain't seen either, right? Yeah. Like we can't forget about this dude. He was such a powerful. For some reason, I've been just looking at all of this Tupac shit like the last month, watching like different interviews with his close friends and like his personal and like interviews I've never seen before of this dude. I saw some shit yesterday. I've never seen this shit before. I don't know how I missed this interview. They interviewed him. I guess it was supposed to be allegedly during the time he was supposed to be beefing with Nas or something at some fashion week in New York, right before they met up. And they interviewed Tupac, right? He was talking about Death Row East. I never saw that interview before. I never saw that shit. They was in Bryant Park. They interviewed. It was Tupac, Suge, and like a whole bunch of Death Row people. And just hearing this dude speak, man, I was like, God damn, yo, like such passion. He has such fucking passion, yo. And you could tell he loved his peoples, man. You could tell he loved this fucking peoples, yo, to the death, man. And like his legacy is like, I've never seen anything like it, yo. I've never seen anything like it. I think even more than a couple of people that passed. I've never seen anything like Tupac legacy, man.
Me either, D. You know why? Because his legacy is trying to get murdered.
It's like they're trying to murder his legacy and shit.
Yeah. He's so strong. He's so powerful. He delivers a message that a lot of people don't want the masses to hear.
Right.
They don't want us to get a hold of it. So it's so great. His legacy is so great. They're trying to murder it. Yesterday trended. I didn't see nothing at all about Tupac.
Nothing. No. I didn't see nothing.
I didn't see nothing. And it's not a coincidence, though. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's really not. It's really not a coincidence. I really feel like there are people in power and places and things that are trying to hold back that message. They want to hold back that revolutionary think for yourself and don't let people control your mind and freedom of thinking. That whole ideology, they're trying to murder that, D.
And that makes perfect sense, because if you think about it now, you look at the way the government is now. The government is really trying to structure, everybody one way and structure everybody's minds to think one way. And then we talked about it earlier before you got on, Seth, about how the negativity is just overbearing everything versus all the positive. For us, as minorities, as black men, Pac preached, that empowerment, that black power, but as you can see, the government definitely in the government, corporate America, they try to shit on that. They do not want us to become unionized at all.
Oh,
because if we become unionized, you understand how much power and how much of a takeover we would have versus all the bullshit that's going on right now. I mean, like you said, revolutionary, and they really are trying to get rid of that mindset. So anybody that talked against what's going on now and preached, idealism, who preached individualism, who preached, like you said, free thinking, they try to get rid of those people. They got rid of they tried to bury Malcolm X and his teachings. They try to bury anybody who tried to revolutionize America, Black America, minorities.
Absolutely. Empowering themselves.
Exactly. They hate that.
Empowering their people.
Because we're not supposed to.
Man, yo, if y'all listen, if y'all just type in Tupac interview, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I said I've been digesting all of this shit the last couple of months, Lo. Just type in Tupac in every single interview. When he interviewed walking on the beach, when he got out of jail, listen to that interview
with Tabitha Soren.
Yep, yeah. Tabitha Soren. Listen to the interview when he was in jail. When he was in jail with Kevin Powell.
Yes.
Another. Oh my fucking God.
That's interview. A strong one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God!
How about the one at the pool hall?
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one.
That's the one where he said, "Yo, listen to what the man is saying. Just because the beat is hard and you're not in your bed to the beat, let's listen to what he's saying." Oh wow. My God! How that resonates.
Now,
like this dude was a born leader. I have no doubt in my mind this dude would have been in the front line right now with everything going on. He would be dead in the front line with all of this shit. Everything that's been going on for the last couple of years with all the police killings and all that, he'd have been right there 100% without a doubt. He might have fucking ran for something. I wouldn't be surprised. He would have ran for something and shit out there in California, yo.
You know, his legacy. This is a man who came out the courtroom spitting at the cameras because he was wrongly accused,
accused, man.
Where's everybody else that was there? He went, what? They call him a rapist.
Listen to that story. Like,
listen to that story.
Yep.
How you call him a rapist? Do you know what the charges were? The charges had nothing to do with rape. There was nothing to do. It was being in cohesion with some other people. Come on.
But then other people didn't get convicted. The people that actually
did
exactly.
They sent him to jail for nothing, guys.
Like, what the fuck?
They sent him to jail. Literally, they sent an innocent man to jail. How about the story of him in Georgia, seeing the two undercover, not even undercover, off duty. Guys, that story alone.
It's crazy.
And then not to mention him getting shot, at Quad Studios, because if you think about it, that could have been some type of setup. It's supposedly Haitian Jack was involved. But who knows the true story?
He always denied that. He always denied that. He said,
I think this is more Jimmy Henchman, I think they were saying. I think that was the official word, I think.
And if I'm not mistaken, did they not say that Jimmy Henchman was a CI?
I don't know.
People always said that.
They always said that.
You know the thing. You know what? Oh man, this is deep, guys.
It's real deep.
Real deep. When you think of how Nipsey was murdered.
Yep.
Let's go back. This is not new. How about Sam Cooke?
Yep.
That man owned his masters. In the 60s.
Sam Cooke owned his fucking masters,
the masters.
I don't understand. And he's the one that sung that change gonna come.
Yeah.
This is nothing new.
It's crazy, yo.
That's what Tupac's legacy is going to be, right? That's what his legacy is right now. They're trying to murder that legacy because it's still what's the word? It succeeds him.
Right.
100%. Yo, the thing out of everything, the thing that really just drives me fucking crazy and I don't understand at all is his demise, right? Like, that's the baffling shit. Cause this dude, Keefy D, y'all know Keefy D, right?
Yeah.
Orlando.
What's the name? Orlando. Yeah, his cousin or brother, uncle.
His uncle. I'm watching an interview with Keefy D from last week. This nigga said they killed Tupac. He was in the car. Every interview he says they fucking killed him. Like, I don't understand how this is it on statute of limitations? Is this dude not an accessory to murder? Or so? I don't understand how this dude he wrote a book. He has done several interviews. He says it himself. He said he was in the fucking back seat and his nephew shot him. But there's nothing. There's no charges. There's nothing. He's just chilling.
Because they tried. It's all in conspiracy with the police department. The what do you call it? The California Police Department. No, it's the what's
LAPD or
LAPD.
or the fuck
Yeah,
it is.
LAPD.
This nigga
Because if you
says-
think
he
about
said
it,
they fucking killed him. He says, "Yeah, we did it." And it's it. This dude is walking around chilling.
and the investigator, the chief investigator, Russell Poole,
Right, Russell Poole.
he was doing all the investigating. Every time that he tried to find a loophole, he got shut out. Every time he tried to find out what was going on, he got shut out. And he finally got shunned, and he left the LAPD, and he started trying to work on the case himself. He eventually died. I'm not sure what he died of, but they were trying to.
Not sure either.
Everything he was trying to uncover, they would shut it out, shut it down. Exactly.
I think the officer name was Mac, and he was already, of course, a former police officer, already convicted on bank robbery.
That was the guy that killed Mac. No, that was Muhammad. That was Muhammad. Hold on, which one was Mac? I thought Mac was the one that killed Biggie and shit, or the one that had something to do with Biggie's murder. I think Mac was one that had something to do with Biggie's murder. Yeah, because Mac was there was a whole bunch of stories going on about that dude. They went in his. That's a whole
another unsolved
thing. But again, that's a whole other thing.
Together.
They go to this dude's fucking garage. They said he had a death row. He's a blood. He had a death row shitter in his garage, and he had the car that they said. It's just crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, it's crazy, man. But the thing that bugs me out is just it's no repercussions. It's nothing. It's just whatever. It's like, and this dude, yo, man. I'm not really promoting this dude, but I mean, the dude was laughing in the fucking. He was laughing. He was laughing in the interview. The dude laughed. This shit came out last week.
Wow.
He was laughing. It's like, what the fuck? This nigga's laughing and shit. Like, I'm like, am I the only one hearing this? And he just said that they fucking killed Tupac and shit. And I don't see why he would make that up. Because that'd be kind of stupid to make up that you fucking killed somebody and shit. Right. Even if he didn't pull the trigger, he was there. I don't know.
And he's not dead?
Anyway.
Musically, incredible work ethic. Tupac made it easy to talk about whatever subject he wanted to talk about, whether it was political, whether it was social, whether it was in the neighborhood, whether it was about females, loving females, taking care of females, having sex with females, whatever it is, you run the gamut. He was a complete artist.
Good balance, man.
You know, Tupac's legacy was also that. A complete artist with unbelievable work ethic.
Man, oh man. Because you know these dudes, these younger dudes coming up under him, man. You know they all know the stories and shit. Cranking out. Exactly. Probably with Lil Wayne and all of these dudes. They know the stories, man. Cranking out that music and shit. Cranking out the fucking making. He made like 4 albums in like 2 weeks and shit. You know, like a double album. Actually 3 albums. A double album and Machiavelli and shit.
Exactly.
Within like 2 weeks. They said this dude would go from literally one studio, do the whole track, go to the next studio, do the whole next track, go to another studio, do like 2, 3, fucking 4 songs a day, yo.
Yeah, remember I put it in the chat a couple of months ago about the one of the producers. Of course, he was telling the Faith story.
Right.
Yeah. So he was also one of the producers, and in several parts of the interview, he was saying how Pac was literally jumping from studio to studio to studio, and in a 12-hour, 15, 20-hour day, he said he would have seen Pac coming out of Dad's studio, coming out of Dre's B room, coming out of his room, coming out of the next room, just banging out these songs.
Wasn't fucking playing, yo. He wasn't playing, man. And they said that was kind of the issue he's having with Dre a little bit. He was like, yo, let's go. Like, I'm here to work. Let's go.
And Dre is a perfectionist.
Exactly.
Dre takes his time. Man. He's like, yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's get and he wasn't putting out garbage either. That's the thing. He might have been rushing or doing it fast. It was all solid shit, yo. So, man, this dude was amazing, man. Like I said, and then it didn't even get into the whole acting realm. I was just watching Juice fucking 2 days ago and shit. I was like, God damn, this dude is good. Yeah, I was like, damn, this dude was fucking amazing, yeah.
You was watching Juice. I was watching Above the Rim.
You watching Above the Rim? Man,
I was watching Above the Rim.
Good, man. A classic joy. And you know I love Gridlock, man. Gridlock is probably my favorite Tupac movie, man. Because he didn't play his typical role at all in Gridlock, man.
Right.
He was amazing.
Y'all were watching movies. I was watching his appearance on A Different World the other day. On
A Different World.
Oh,
yeah, on that channel.
Yeah.
That came on. That wasn't the other day. That was a couple of weeks ago, but still, it was
Okay.
it was cool.
Okay.
You know. So yeah,
That's what's up.
oh,
I think
prolific.
I think I might introduce the movies now to Carson. We done heard the music, then put him on the music. Right. Now I think I'm gonna bring him into the movies now.
That's what's up.
You're gonna start it off with Juice?
I got to start off with Juice, man.
Juice.
You're gonna understand. You're gonna explain to him when Steele says, "I was doing the
Gucci, man." I think Carson's very smart. I think he'll get the insinuation because I'm sure he'll start laughing. He'll look at me like, "Yo," like that.
Yeah, definitely put him onto the movies and shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Man. Shout out to our brother, man. R.I.P. to the legendary great Tupac Shakur, man. We're gonna honor his legacy every year, man. Fuck all that. People try to honor that shit every year, no matter what's going on, man. Watch the movies, have a Tupac movie. That'd be kind of dope, like a Tupac movie marathon somewhere, some shit.
Maybe once this shit leaves, exactly, we can kind of get together and do
poetic justice. We got Above the Rim. That shit is
and dope, that's actually a good idea because we have to talk about that. We gotta talk about that. Yeah, I'm starting to think about that.
I'm not talking about on Netflix. I'm talking about in person in the fucking movie
in person. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Event type shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You think even do a double header and shit. Fucking September the 13th double header. You watch Juice and then man. That was always anyway. I ain't gonna give away my shit, man. That was my shit. I had for a long time. I ain't gonna give away my shit, man.
And of course, like they do on May 24th, we celebrate March 9th for Big. And of course, May 24th is Big's birthday. We gotta remember September 13th. R.I.P. Tupac, but his birthday was June 16th, which just passed.
No doubt.
So we definitely also gotta big up our greats also on their 100%. Birthday.
And R.I.P. to everybody surrounding us. R.I.P. to Afeni Shakur.
Yes.
R.I.P. to Gaddafi.
Yep.
Definitely R.I.P. to him. Big Stretch from the Live Squad. R.I.P. to him as well.
R.I.P. to Fatal Hussein.
R.I.P. to Fatal Hussein. Man, we had a lot. Yeah, it was a lot, man. Just encompass that whole circumference, man.
The man that put him on.
Shock G.
R.I.P. to Shock G.
R.I.P. to Shock G, without a doubt, man. That's what's up, yo.